With the amount of sandbox keys that are currently going out within the community, there's a ton of newer folks that are definitely looking to play some games on the platform right now. This can get quite confusing since there's a slew of games right now that are available to play, some of them working and others still a work in progress. Today, I'm here to tell you my personal top 10 recommendations on games to try or play on Sandbox Early Access right now. Number 10, Grubs. Grubs is a return to the classic worm-style turn-based deathmatch games in Sandbox. With the terrifying-looking grub Terry, which you can customize and make to your own liking, the gameplay is a ton of fun with friends and definitely brings you back to the old nostalgia of the good old Worms days. Number 9. Terry's Alright Skater. If you have a love for skateboarding and also Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, here's another game that has a long way to go with and still provides a fun and exciting time with throwing you back on the nostalgia train. Let's hope there's a new update with new tricks other than an ollie and a 50/50 grind. Number 8. Into the Darkness. Into the Darkness is an interesting escape horror maze simulator where you have a certain amount of walls to break to find your destination, but not all is safe, as you have to try to avoid monsters that lurk around waiting for you as they try to stalk you and prevent you from getting to your destination. Number 7. Crazy Eights. Crazy Eights is another awesome multiplayer game to play with your friends if you're looking to get into some fun Uno action while you're flipping each other off and trying to send your friend to the Shadow Realm with a handful of cards. Number 6. Strike Force. Strike Force is another interesting multiplayer arcade shooter that takes its references from the old school Call of Duty games. At the same time, the game has a ton of awesome customization, weapons to choose from, ranks, maps, and game modes that make you feel right at home. Number 5. Home. Home, made by Carson, is a social sandbox game that allows you to have your own room, play games, and obviously socialize with other people in the lobby. There's meant to be a ton of customization for not only your room, but your character and also the lobby. In the future, it was mentioned by Carson that you'll be able to create your own servers and lobbies with full-on add-on support to create whatever style to your heart's content. Number 4. Team Fortress Source 2. This game needs no introduction as it's an interesting take on Team Fortress 2, but of course in the Source 2 engine. This has to be one of the most ambitious projects that has graced the Sandbox platform, and it looks to be adding a ton of more awesome content to the game. Not only that, it provides somewhat of a fresh experience, but also makes it something that's very familiar to you and something you've already played before. Number 3. Wise Guys. Wise Guys is an awesome and well-done tower defense game where you play as a mafia boss which has to set their goons on prime police officers ready to go and steal all your hard-earned cash. The game provides a slew of mobsters or towers to choose from, has amazing levels for you to play on, and also provides an almost endless amount of rounds to play while defending your stash. Number 2. Trouble in Terrace Town. Trouble in Terrace Town makes a return on Sandbox with some new graphics, new maps, but the same old style of finding out who the terrorist is before they end up murdering everyone. This game has been a ton of fun and brings back such good memories of playing on Gary's mod, so of course it's a must try. Before we get into the number 1 spot, here's some good runner-ups on the list. Sausage Survivors, a Terry Vampire Survivors type game that's a ton of fun. Half-Life Source 2, this one needs no explanation, it's Half-Life in the Source 2 engine. And Ghost of the Zone. Gods is an awesome work-in-progress PvE-styled stalker game that has a ton of potential to become very awesome down the line. And at number 1, we have Ware. If you weren't expecting this game, well, here it is. Ware is an interesting multi-minigame game within Sandbox. Wow, that's a mouthful. Where it sets the players in the lobby to compete against each other by completing challenges under a certain time. This has to be one of the most fun games that I've probably ever played and was recommended to me long ago. After having the chance to go and play it, I didn't really expect how addicting and fun this game would truly be. Here's to hoping Ware does get a new update with more awesome challenges to compete against other players and maps as well too. Of course, I'm sure there's a ton of other games currently on Sandbox right now that are worth looking into, but personally, these are my current favorites on the game that are worth recommending. And if you want to see more awesome and informative Sandbox content, check out this video where I talk about how you can get access to Sandbox right now. Thanks for watching.